token has surged over 15%. If you guys haven't heard already, Hbar is rallying over the fact that FedNow has added a Hedera based drop. So drop is built up on the Hedera Hashgraph blockchain network, and Hedera's token has surged over 15% after the US Federal Reserve's instant payments platform FedNow added Drop, which is Hedera-based micro payments platform. This is going to allow merchants to accept small value payments digitally without the large transactions fees. If you notice, whenever you use a credit card or if you go to certain places, sometimes they have a minimum of like $10 or something like that. That's because they're being charged a small fee that ends up becoming a large fee over time, but they're charged a small fee off of every transaction that you do when you use like a Visa card, credit card, anything like that by the credit card companies. And that's why a lot of places don't allow you to be able to use Amex in certain places and things like that. Hedera Hashgraph is definitely a unique structured blockchain compared to the other blockchains, and it uses a hash graph consensus. Now, if you want to look more into that, you can, but Hedera is the only one that uses this, okay? They're the only ledger that uses this, okay? So they can do 10,000 plus transactions per second, a low latency. That's definitely going to help with the micropayments. Micropayments are also one of the largest things that credit cards and things are used for, just everyday payments that are under, under $100, under $50, whatever, under 20. Those little tiny payments and stuff like that, a lot of the payments that come out are used by that. So this is definitely going to help not only Hedera, which is Hbar, it's also going to help everyday purchases, FedNow, and other merchants, because some merchants are having to use cash for certain amounts or have a minimum, and that affects their business in the long run, because now all this extra money that they could be saving, like this one business was spending at least 20 grand on fees every year just because they want to be able to accept payments via credit card, whatever. And now that's money that they cannot use to put back into their business to help them scale. So if you see where this is going, see where I'm going with this. Now, over looking at the graph right now, you can see that clearly we're at, before earlier, we were around this point whenever I had first let you guys know that there was some red candlesticks that were coming after these large spikes. Like that's happened here, it's happened here. If you watched the video already, then you already know it's happened here, it's happened here, and then as well as here's too. So now we're at this critical point right here. It's acting as a support on the daily, and you can clearly see that, I mean, this point right here has a lot of downside potential after it. So I'm not saying that this is necessarily going to go down, but like I said in the video earlier, if you're looking on shorting this because of the news and things like that, obviously you could have got in way up here whenever I had let you guys know about it. When I dropped the video, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere around this point. Maybe I'm wrong, but however, you can see clearly what the pattern is. It may not come like all the way down, back down to here, but it's definitely going to retrace some of this. And if you were to go over and just look at Hedera, just in case you didn't know, and you scroll through their website, look at all their partnerships. They're partnered with Boeing, Chainlink. Of course, Chainlink is bringing in outside into the outside of blockchain and into blockchain. You have Dell, you have T-Mobile, you have Google, IBM, LG, and Ubisoft, which is a gaming company, if you didn't know about that. Now, those are just the big names that I know. I'm sure some people probably know all these other names as well. The fact that FedNow has just released only about a month ago, and that Hedera is being used, or at least its blockchain is being used, or an app built on top of its blockchain, that's definitely a good indication in the right direction for cryptocurrency and blockchain as a whole, ledger distributed technology. And also, I did want to let you guys know, just as a little small snippet, you know how the Fed, basically Jerome Powell said that they see stablecoins as a form of payments. I noticed that on Coinbase they had USDC in the form of just regular dollars. It was in that same category already. So I know that they already are in that same category because they're stable coins, but now they're putting the two closer together. They're acting as if USDC is the US dollar, okay? And essentially that is what it is, but we just need more of that confirmation when it comes to the government, SEC, all that. FedNow added drop, that's all you need to know. Hedera Hashgraph is a good one, and Hedera Hashgraph is also ISO compliant. Now, this one is not in your portfolio. I don't know what you're doing, but this is definitely one that you should be keeping your eye on for the future. Has a lot of potential. Catch you guys in the next video. Not financial advice. Appreciate you all.